Welcome back. I'm Teresa Harding, and we are talking about skin. We're doing a whole series so that you can learn everything you want to know about skin, what to put on your skin, what kinds of foods to eat. Today, we're talking about what kinds of foods not to eat. So I'm going to go through 8 foods you may want to avoid if you want to keep your skin healthy. And actually, I've thrown in an extra bonus one at the end, so watch for that. As we all know, our skin is the largest organ of our whole body. And it often mirrors what's happening on the inside. We have something going on the inside, it will start to exhibit itself on the outside. Our skin will start to look less bright. Our skin will start to get discolored. It will start to get irritated. There are a lot of different ways that your body will try to send you messages about what's going on the inside. And while there are a lot of foods that nourish our skin, there are others that might be our skin's arch nemesis. Today, we're going to dive into the 8 foods we might want to consider limiting so that we can maintain that radiant glow in our skin. The first one is sugary sweets and pastries. I know. It's a bummer, but they're not great for us. These are not just enemies of your waistline, but also of your skin. Doesn't mean you can't have it at all. Let's just limit it. If you have, let's say, whatever you are at right now, whatever amount you eat right now, let's try to just limit it a little bit. If you can limit it a lot, great. But just a step at a time. We don't need to take big, huge steps, but we need to take a step because excess sugar leads to a process called glycation, which can damage the collagen and elastin in your skin and make it so that it doesn't look as young, doesn't look as supple. The second thing you want to avoid is hormones that have been added to your food. Sometimes hormones are added to fish, to chicken, to beef, all kinds of meat. It can be added to dairy products, or it can be given to the cows that you're getting the milk from. And for some people, especially those people who are prone to acne, foods that have added hormones can exacerbate breakouts. And for some people, especially those of you who have acne-prone skin, foods that have added hormones can exacerbate breakouts. And they stop your skin from being smooth and silky. Yes, I said silky. The third thing, I know they're crunchy, they're crispy, they're yummy, but they're costly for your skin. Fried foods. They can contribute to an inflammatory response, and it can potentially lead to skin conditions like acne or eczema or even worse. The fourth thing is salty snacks. You might love those peanuts, you might love those salty chips, but if you eat a lot of foods that have a lot of salt, it can start to dehydrate your skin. And remember, hydrated skin is so much more happy, it's supple, it looks younger, it behaves better, it does what it's supposed to do better, and protects your body better. The fifth food that you want to avoid is processed meats. I didn't say meats. A lot of times people will put one food into the same category as the same food processed. They are not the same thing. They do not do the same thing inside your body. Your body responds completely differently. This is processed meats, not natural, not healthy. They're often high in salt. They're often high in unhealthy fats. Remember, your body needs fats. One of the things that your brain feeds on the most is fat. You need really healthy fats. And a lot of times we're getting the fats that are not healthy fats. So in processed meat, you're getting excess salt usually, you're getting unhealthy fats sometimes. This can be taxing on your skin, so just be aware of what you're eating. The sixth food you want to avoid, actually it's a drink, is alcohol. This can be dehydrating. This leaves your skin feeling dry and less plump, and it doesn't allow it to have as much elastin and be elastic so that it will look younger and be able to respond to all the demands that you make on your skin, from stretching to moving to being able to have it be moisturized, all the things that your skin needs to keep you protected and keep your skin healthy. The seventh food is caffeine. This can be a tricky one because a lot of people love their coffee. They love their drinks that have caffeine. Just realize that the more you drink, the more you're going to have these effects on your skin. It can dehydrate your skin. And the reality is anything you can do to eliminate things from your diet, from what you eat, and from what you expose your skin to keep your skin healthy, the better. So moderation. If you can't completely quit something, then don't be hard on yourself. Just start doing a step at a time, a little bit better, a little bit more. There have been times when I've had certain foods that I am so excited about, I am not willing to completely give them up. But over time, as I eat a little less, I still have them. but I have so much less than I used to that now it's a healthy balance. The 8th food is white bread and pasta. I know it starts to sound like you can't have any fun. Yes, you can have fun, but moderation, and realize there are so many healthy alternatives that taste just as good. And I have friends who eat extremely healthy, really only natural healthy, and it doesn't have to taste bad. These alternatives can be good. I have some friends who are ultra extremely healthy in the way that they eat, and their food is disgusting. I do not like it. It tastes gross. And then I have other friends who do the same thing, really natural, super healthy. Everything they eat is extremely healthy. But guess what? Every time I have a bite of their food, it's to die for. It is so good. I absolutely believe just because we want to eat healthier doesn't mean it has to taste bad. It doesn't have to be something that we can't enjoy. So just remember that foods with a high glycemic index, which means they basically spike your blood sugar, that what happens is they potentially lead to skin issues. So just be aware of that. If you want to take care of your skin and have healthy skin, notice those 8 different food items and start to step back from those and not have as much. Now, I told you I'd have a bonus one. The 9th one is spicy foods. While they can rev up your metabolism, and for some individuals, especially those with rosacea or sensitive skin, spicy foods can actually cause or exacerbate flare-ups for those things. Doesn't always, so you need to be aware and know yourself, know your body, but it can lead to redness, it can lead to blushing on the skin, unwanted blushing, not the pleasant looking kind. If you've ever felt your face getting warm after a spicy meal, then you know what I'm talking about. And one thing that's really important to remember is that everybody's body is different. What affects one person one way might not affect another person the same way. The key is to listen to your body. Watch the changes, eat mindfully, and realize that just because you don't see any outward sign right now, let's say you eat a lot of sugar. You eat a lot of stuff that has sugar, or you eat a lot of white breads, just because it looks like everything's fine, your body is having the unhealthy effects. You just may not be able to see it yet. So don't lie to yourself and pretend like, well, for my body, it's fine because I don't see anything. No, these things are not healthy for your body, but, pay attention, be aware, and use moderation. And what happens is and by making better food choices, not only will you feel better, but your skin will thank you too, and you'll start to notice a difference. I want you to pick at least one thing from this video that you're going to limit just a little bit and make a little bit of a change in your life, because I don't want you to just be healthy. I want you to be better than healthy.